tripod. That's a fact. Basically, there's this guy who's laying on the floor, passed out, and there's this woman who keeps coming over here to feed him. The one in the the turquoise right there. She's like, Mister, I brought you some food. Eat some food. And then she put his head on top of like what's that called? Like a little pillow that she gave him. She probably robbed him, pretending that she was gonna feed the guy. But it was funny how she kept coming by. Now that it's making sense. She she's pretending to want to feed him, put a pillow over his head just so that she can go through his pockets. It was all a ruse. This is not a third world country, y'all. This is just, where's the street sign? No street sign over here. Audubon Avenue in Manhattan. I'm here to pick up the kids. The kids went to a Broadway play. They went to see Tina, and we're picking them up. And as I'm picking them up, it's just Dauphine after Dauphine after Dauphine. I'm so happy we left this situation. I'm so happy to be out of here. I don't like my kids walking by this every day. Well, you know what? I saw there is a little bit of there's a brown bag and a Pepsi. So she brought them. She did bring them something. So maybe she wasn't robbing them. See? There's always a silver lining, you know? I'm inside trading Swift Coin on Coinbase. Good for you, man. Respect. I I keep doing real black keep doing real black media work. Thank you, Christopher. Frankie, pull up on them. I'm not pulling up on anyone. Captain Tripod, yeah, right? Yabba dabba doo. Salute. That was Vesey, DCRAENOX. And then we have Mary Jane. Would have been better to give him water, right? Than that damn sugar. Would he drink the water? That's my question. Would he even consider drinking the water? I feel like my kids should have been here already. Soda is cheaper. Oh yeah, like soda, you can still get the cans for like 75 cents in some of these little spots. And the water is a straight buck maybe for the cheap. I don't know. Maybe you could get water for 50 cents. Look at the guy with the piragua and the frio frio. This would have been a good thumbnail. Saludos, mi gente.
Hey,
mucho tiempo,
¿viste?
mucho
Sí,
tiempo.
mucho tiempo. ¿Y la
Mucho
familia?
tiempo. Todo bien, todo
¿Y los
bien. Gracias a
muchachos? ¿Y
Dios.
los muchachos?
Todo bien, gracias a
¿Tan
Dios.
grandes ya?
Yeah, look, trabajando mucho.
Sí, ¿y la doña?
La doña está bien.
Su
She's
esposa.
en la cadro pelando la niños. Because
ok.
hace como
¿Y
una...
para dónde que ustedes viven ahora?
Ahora son maybe 3 meses.
¿A dónde viven?
En Brooklyn ahora.
Ok.
En Brooklyn, I'm in the, tú sabes que eso es Red Hook.
Sí,
Red Hook, hay mucho agua.
sí, yo sé.
Yeah, sí. Me gusta mucho.
qué bueno.
No esa, mira, tú sabes.
Sí, ay, no, yo sé.
Mucho.
Yo lo he visto, yo he ido para allá.
Like maybe 1 año, 2 años, mucho.
sí.
No sabes, you know.
Sí,
las drogas
yo
son
sé.
buenas aquí, maybe, you
Sí.
know. Pero tú trabajando con cojones todo
Sí, ahí todavía.
día.
Ay, sí, fue un placer verlo. Ay, sí. Me saluda la doña. Y los
All right, I
niños.
will. I'll tell her, I promise.
Ok.
All right, pasa bien.
Ok, pa.
That was one of my neighbors. And it's crazy that he's going to push that cart all the way up that ramp and get it in the building. If he still lives here. No, I don't think. Saludos. Sorry you had to stop, man. Todo bien, la familia está bien y todo.
¿Y la señora está bien?
Sí.
Gracias.
Yo vivo en Brooklyn ahora.
Sí, usted me dijo que se iba para allá.
Ah, ok, perfecto.
¿Está bien?
Todo. Gracias. He's the fruit. He has a fruit stand on 178th. So I know the guy who works hard. Those are the ones I know. I don't be out here talking about, I know this guy and this other guy and the other guy and the other guy from something that's, look at that, still making a buck. Getting that piragua going.
In half a mile, turn right.
I am definitely for the working man. You know, I am for the working man, but I'm also for the taxpayer too. You know, I'm not saying that the working man doesn't pay taxes, but this man here, he's a hustler. He's out here 12 hours a day. I don't know what he's given to the government. What is he? The guy refuses to learn any English. He's been out here for years. I like him. I think he's a cool guy. As you can see, we have a rapport. I haven't seen him since moving, and he wanted to catch up a little bit, and that's great. So I respect that. But I have to tell you, you know, I know how they say taxation is theft, and I get that. But I also believe that you have to pay like you weigh. I also believe that if you're making money, see, here's the problem, right? If I had the opportunity to live off of my investments and borrow against it and not pay any taxes the way Elon Musk does, would I then do that? Would that be something that I would do? I would argue that I would do it. I would argue that I would do like Elon Musk did if I was given that opportunity. But there's a part of me that feels that, you see, but here's the thing. As I gotten older, I've changed a lot. But I used to be against anyone who didn't pay taxes. I used to drive a cab for 18 months. And that was right after 9/11. And I drove a cab for 18 months, and I had to give the base 30% every day. Plus, I used to have to pay $3 to $5 for the radio. If there was radios, if there weren't radios available, I wound up getting my own CB radio as maybe the first 6 months, 7 months. And it's like $150. They tune your frequency to your basis frequency. You go to a dispatch place, you know, they're very common in the Bronx. And I had to, just to say, because I wanted to save the $5 from borrowing the radio, I went and bought my own. But there was only one way to get out of paying the $30 a day. I mean, 30% of whatever I made a day to the base was by me getting a TLC license plate. And if at the time I didn't want to commit to the TLC license plate. I didn't want to commit to that. Oh, look at my boy. How are you?
Good.
I love you, man. How you feel? You look so happy. Are you okay with this? It's live. I was live. I was talking and you came up. Hey. You look nice. Maddie, you look nice too. Hey. How you feel?
miss you.
Yeah, let's go say hi to Mr. Butch. How are
Where's
you?
Mommy?
Mom's in the car. I think she's talking to her father.
Oh,
You look nice, Madison. Mr. Butch. My children's surrogate grand. I'm gonna have to give you their social security numbers, Mr. Butch.
no,
Just
you
in,
don't.
just,
No.
in, just in case you want to leave them something on your way out. I don't know
Here
what
we
I'm
go.
saying. You look very handsome today, Mr. Butch.
Was there any way else to look for
Well, you
Tina?
got to see Tina, right? How was Tina? Look, you don't mind this, right? You don't even know what this is. This is just I'm holding a square object in my hand. Pay it no mind. The kids go ahead, stand next to Mr. Butch. So I get both of you guys. How was Tina? Did you love it? Like it?
The first part was okay. The ending because they showed the scene when he was tearing up her neck by slapping her, punching her, abusing her.
Okay. Was there good parts though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Ike was a pretty mean guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Butch, where you taking my kids to watch? No, I'm joking.
Here we go.
Mr. Butch, we love you.
We need you.
Come on, let's move out of the way for Mr. Butch because he can lean.
He has a leg back.
Yeah. Look at my kids. They already know all your ailments. I'm giving you their social security numbers. So how's it feel being back in the old neighborhood, kids?
Good.
You miss it?
Move back.
You want us to move back? But look, we get to be right next to this guy laying on the floor. There's about 10 of them like that. You want to go back to that?
No. Yeah.
You want to go back to making sure we lock it? Yo, we are in Red Hook, Brooklyn. I'm barely locking any cars. Windows are halfway down. It's so gentrified. They call where we live
Dad,
in.
don't say that on the camera.
What?
Don't say that on the
All
camera.
right, I won't give any more details. All right. Yeah, because we're trying to let people know, like, let's make things a mystery, not everything. But Mr. Butch, forget about that. You went to see Tina.
Stop, I want to see the camera.
You went to see Tina. Mr. Butch is your he's your surrogate grandparent. Mr. Butch, did they behave themselves?
Yes.
Really? And they listened.
Yes.
And they didn't fight.
No, did you expect them to do the above three?
I'm so happy. You see, this just shows and just proves that y'all know how to act around the right people. Mr. Butch, we love you. I love you, Mr. Butch.
I love you guys as well. Where's the lady at?
She's in the car talking to her father. He took a trip to the Carolinas. So now he's in a room. He's in a room with like 6 other women that they all know each other. They're catching up, 30 years catching up. Do you want me to bring her, tell her to come over here?
Another time. Where in the Carolinas is he from?
No, he's not from the Carolina. Her father is from,
He's catching up with a friend.
yeah, he's catching up with a friend that
He's
he
from
knows.
Mississippi.
No, Grandpa's from, yeah, he's from Mississippi. Grandpa's
I
from
know my
Mississippi.
grandpa.
Yeah. Grandpa's from Mississippi. You know, he real black. He's still got a country accent, and he's been in New York since he was like 15.
Really?
And he's never lost his country accent. Their grandfather. Yeah, he's like that.
Don't make fun of him.
We're not making fun of him. We just kind of like, mimicking him a little bit, but not negative, positive. Mr. Butch, I'm so glad they had such a good time. We got to do this again. Look at this, Mr. Butch. Aw, you're very sweet, Maddie. I saw the pictures with all the characters you guys did.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
And they tried to scam us too.
Of course they did. They're scammers. If you're gonna dress up in a suit in 100-degree weather, trust me, you're not the person who's like full of virtue.
Why would you give them
This is your
money
last,
after
this is
time
like the end of the road. You need to lean. All right. You look so nice, Mr. Butch.
I'm comfortable.
What would you give the play, Mr. Butch? Your Tina experience.
Got off to a slow start, but it picked up until the midsection and toward the end.
The midsection towards the end has started to pick up. What about you, Cody? What do you give it? I don't know if he heard you say that. He said it was slow in the beginning, it took a while to pick up, and then towards the middle and the end it was great. Oh, good. And the singing, how was the singing?
They basically just put it on. She was only singing like 2 songs. They put her real voice.
Whoa. Wait. You're saying that this Broadway play didn't have the person singing, it was like a sound, like they were lip syncing?
Yeah.
No,
Only a few
not on
songs.
Broadway, Maddie. Not on the Great White Way. They did not do that. No, they did in Madison. What it was is just that when you're in a hall setting, sound is traveling differently. So when you see the person speaking, a lot of times the speakers have to take a minute to get to the, so your ears are getting it more than the sound is getting it.
Why are you zooming in her booty?
Did I? I'm just letting the people know what it looks like around here. That is not all just that guy over there. All right? And Mr. Butch's beautiful face. Look at Mr. Butch, how handsome he was. I mean, this guy was voted the most handsome in his high school.
All right, August, what do you want?
I'm good. I don't need anything. I just need you to just keep doing what you're doing, showing my children some culture, showing them the effects of what a person can do that's not necessarily family, showing the impact you can have by just being with your heart
Lord
open.
have mercy. Lord
That's why you're appreciated, Mr. Butch.
kick a little.
You're speechless, Mr. Butch.
Yes.
All right, give Mr. Butch a hug. Let's get out of here. Come on. Big hugs, big hugs, big hugs, big hugs. That was a good hug. That was a good hug. You sacrificed your phone. He sacrificed that phone for that hug, Mr. Butch.
No.
Come on. I'm next. I'm next, Mr. Butch. Love you, man.
Take
Appreciate
care,
you.
Jules.
Really good. You're a class act, Mr. Butch. Say goodbye. I'm gonna get emotional. I'm gonna, I'm emotional. It's gonna happen. You look nice. You going to a party, babe? Well, you're gonna get in VIP. I see it.
People can't even talk.
No, it's okay. She's a beautiful woman. Beautiful women don't talk to strange men. It's,
You think you're a strange man?
yeah, I am. I don't know her. And
Hey,
then,
just cut your food.
and then she, yeah.
He's probably enjoying the air. Oh, yeah.
I'm glad to be where we're at and away from this. All right, before I get a copyright strike, you are appreciated. I'm taking my kids back to Brooklyn. Mr. Butch, you were amazing.
Can I get a bottle of water?
You can't whine like that when you ask for things.
Can I get a bottle of water?
How about may I have instead of get?
May I please have a bottle of water?
Yeah, we got cold water in the car, in the cooler. Iced out. Boom. Iced out water in the car coming up.
Here.
Give me your hand, Maddie. Hold your brother's hand. Hold each other's hand tight, tight, tight. Pay attention.
Ow!
Look, back up, back up, back up. This guy in the rap is wilding.
Good driving skills, buddy.
We don't have the light. We don't have the light. Let this car go. Come on, come on, come on. Now let's go. Go ahead, go.
Daddy, first we went to IHOP. I have amazing footage of that place. They weren't stopping any people from recording.
Really?
No. But I got it from the end. The beginning was boring. Not boring. I mean,
You did fall asleep in the play while it was going on.
yeah.
That's how slow it was.
I fell asleep, Maddie. I fell asleep for like 15 minutes.
Cody almost missed the good part. Once Cody was sleeping while she put her wig on. And I would have to go like this. I got to back and stand up. Hi!
You didn't. Whoa! Watch your step! Watch your step! Watch your step! Watch your step! Look at this. You're gonna break your damn neck over here.
When I fell asleep, it was boring.
See, the life you save will be your own. Remember that. Pay attention.
It was boring, not gonna lie. But the
You are appreciated,
The end was amazing.
and I love you.
Yeah, we love you.
Don't forget that. Let me read a couple. Don't read that, Maddie. LOL. T Rilla, what's up? Mary Jane, how are you? You're a good dad, E. I appreciate that. Frankie Neris, oh, kids put you on blast. Did they really? I don't remember. Lord have mercy, all that cake. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. The Colonel Sanders did a great job. To divide and conquer, New York is actually one of the cleanest cities in the U.S. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. I am so glad to be away from all this. I wonder what detoxing from fentanyl is that. Yeah, right? I'm not paying taxes to live in filth. Facts. I still have some popcorn and smoke. Carry on. Right? Hey, Cody, Mary Jane, you appreciate it. 1700 easy for those. PRX providers are corrupting. Regular meds cost how about 40 a month, and subprime costs over 400. Many can't return to work without RC maintenance, and does that have insurance or money to buying the fentanyl. Ooh, wee, that's deep. You are all appreciated and loved. Don't forget the Cash App, $ Elvis Rosenberg. That's $ Elvis. Ice cold water, like I said. Ice cold water, like I said.
You guys got warm water. I'm joking.
Huh?
I said, and you guys are probably drinking warm water. I'm thinking good.
Well, we wanted you to have cold water, so that's cool. We put 6 or 4 in there with some mangoes. Come on, we love you. We're prepared. I like your Deodoras. Those are kind of fire. Let me see. Turn them to the side. Turn to the side. Don't move. Turn the other side. Yeah.
I got some water. Guys, look, I got some water.
Okay. Is it nice and cold? Are you appreciative of us thinking forward? Okay. Looking good, Maddie. You're looking beautiful. I love that tan.
And I've been trying to make it. Are you ending the video?
What's that?
Are you ending the video right now?
I'm about to end the video. We outside, y'all. And I'm over this outside. I'm on a new outside. I spent a lot of years looking at this. And, well, the heroin addicts is a new thing. But I am over the heroin addicts and that drama. That's a fact.
Tell me when you're ending the video. You see that, guys? Me, just like my sister.
Boom. We love you. Watch your step. Watch your step. That's a big crack. Look at this crack in the floor, guys. Can you see from here to here is a 45-degree angle here? Crazy.
Peace, you all. Peace.
And I love you. That's a fact.
Peace.